Why, hello, YouTube. This is Bela Mage again, and our new next video is a little bit different. This is going to be the last video you see with any private league footage. We're going to re-enter trade. So I'm just going to let people know what's going on next first, and then a little bit of a retrospective. So we went through, polled chat, figured out how people would like to see me enter trade again after our private league experience, which has been quite fun. And the biggest I'd like to see this thing that was coming from at least Twitch and YouTube chat was that they'd love to see me start fresh, not merge over, and do some sort of 0 to hero plan except with no magic find at all. So we agreed on some of the terms, which was absolute fresh, nothing merged over, fresh start. Not allowed to use the normal trader or crafter that I use. Like normally I have a trader and a crafter. I get a lot of that stuff done for me, so it's just me on my own playing by myself. And the cross finish line, I guess, will be having a fully functional, fully geared character running tier 16s, comfortably doing whatever strategy I want with whichever one of the big belts that I prefer for the build, Mage Blood or Headhunter, and 100 divines in the bank. So that's the goal. 100 divines extra plus the belt plus a functioning character. My guess is that'll take me about a week. I think a lot of that for me is going to be getting all the progression stuff done so I can set up into a farming strategy. I think by the time I get there, I would be easily able to make another 100 divines a day pretty easily. Potentially more. Remember, no quant farming, no magic find, no nothing. But for now, the goal is from start fresh, a month into the league. So starting very late, behind all of the economy, and not touching magic find at all. So that's what's going to be coming up next. But a little bit about our private league experience. This is the first time I've ever league started in a private league. This is the first time in a long time I've done any league start anywhere except softcore trade. And I think I've learned quite a bit. The first thing is that I learned that the best way to solve problems quite often isn't the best way to solve those problems. It's quite often just the default way to solve those problems. And we had to solve a bunch of problems a bunch of different ways. Because we just didn't have access to things, and some of those worked out really well. So it sort of, it's hard to pinpoint exactly, but it sort of has led me down a path of being a little bit more creative when problems come up with a build, and just like thinking a little bit more about what other solutions are around other than the obvious ones, because we were able to accomplish everything in the private league. We made, I think, 7 or 8 characters into full endgame. We did give away all of those characters as well. We got all of the Ubers done except the red one, whose name I've forgotten. Whatever the red one's name is. The only reason that didn't get killed is because I'm just incapable of playing Frogger at all. I can't do it. I don't know why. Something about my brain, just I can't handle it. The balls roll over me and they kill me. I can't dodge them. No good at it. But the other thing that surprised me is how much fun I had while not caring about profit at all. I did a lot of mechanics and a lot of farming strategies that I would never suggest in softcore trade, that were absolutely not the efficient things to do at all, and still brought in an absolute ton of like divines, just raw divines, plenty of money, plenty of if I cared about that sort of thing. Like if the profit had mattered, I would have made quite a bit of it just doing almost anything. So I'm coming in a lot less attached to just straight up magic finding things. So we'll see how that influences my journey through trade. I've never done a 0 to hero style thing. So that's going to be fun. I also would absolutely always default to magic finding quant if I was going to do a 0 to hero style thing, because like quant farming is a thing that I do every league. But chat said they've seen way too much of all of that stuff. They don't want to see it again. So we're going to go with non-magic find. So the rules for that is just no quant farming. That's it. We don't put on Venters. We don't put on gold worms. We don't put on a rarity gem. Anything else is on the table. So should be fun. That's what you're going to see moving forward. Hopefully that'll be done within a week, maybe less, but it all will start today's stream. The stream that starts immediately after this video goes live will be in softcore trade doing that. So I'm looking forward to it, and I will see everybody next time. Goodbye.